Hey, good morning. It's Erin with Trailside Property Group in Western North Carolina. And today we are going on a little adventure to one of my favorite towns near Asheville. It's called Black Mountain. It's about 15 minutes away from Asheville. It has the cutest little downtown. It's a very walkable community. There are really beautiful hikes nearby. So I think we'll go and I'll show you one of my favorite neighborhoods, show you the downtown area, and then we'll go for a little hike. Okay, we're in the car. I've got my little sidekick back there with me. We're going to Black Mountain. First, I think we will drive to the Cheshire community, Villages at Cheshire. It is a very nice neighborhood in Black Mountain where all of the houses are actually short-term rentable, and it's a very intentional community with a lot of green space, and there are some shops down at the beginning, like down at the front of the community. So we'll go there, we'll look at a house, and then we'll drive around a little bit. I'll show you Black Mountain, and we will go to Montreat and do a little hike. There's a hike I like to do over there that's a loop, but there is a little bit of rock scrambling on one side of the loop, and I don't really want to do that with a baby, so I'm going to try to change it so it's an out and back, and we will figure it out together, and I will see you in Black Mountain. The Village of Cheshire is a health-focused mountain community just outside of Black Mountain, with a goal of creating homes that are within walking distance of each other and a town center and a fitness complex. The Village of Cheshire is dedicated to creating a place that encourages the growth of a strong community. The property we're looking at today is part of the Jacobs Cottages, which are really close to the fitness center, pickleball courts, tennis courts, and the community nature trails as well. Okay, we are at this property in Cheshire. It is 12 Fay Jones Lane is the address. I have my camera in 0.5 mode just for perspective. So you walk in the side entrance and you come into the kitchen and the living area. This porch view right here is incredible. I'll walk out there in a minute. But these houses are short-term rentable, which is very different than what you'll find in neighborhoods like this in Asheville. So that's a big perk of Black Mountain. The listing price on this house is $1.1 million. Cheshire community is pretty pricey, and that's because they have a ton of amenities. As far as like places you can walk to, places right in the neighborhood, like places to eat, things like that. This is in the newer side of Cheshire that's just across the street, and you basically share the neighborhood with the YMCA. There's a health center. They prioritize green space, so the lots themselves are pretty small, and then there are trails throughout the community. But we're headed upstairs to this loft area. This is a 3-bed, 4-bath. Pretty big rooms. This is an ensuite. And then let me take you down to this porch view. So on this porch you have all these beautiful homes to look at in this little courtyard. And then there's a mountain view. So pretty. Mountain trailhead. I'm in the overflow parking lot. As you drive up, it's easy to think like, oh, parking is full, but if you just keep going, there's an overflow lot at the top. So we drove all the way through Montreat College campus, and then you keep going and you end up back here, and there are all kinds of trails. You can actually get all the way to Mount Mitchell and back from here. It's about a 30-mile round trip, but if you're up for it, it's really cool and really beautiful. Today I am going to try to go up to the top of Lookout Mountain. The views are incredible. You can do a loop, and on the way up there is some rock scrambling, and I really don't want to do that with the baby, so I'm gonna try to make it an out and back, the back route, but I don't really remember where to start, so we're gonna figure that out, and I will show you the views hopefully if we get to the top. We are already asleep and haven't even started yet. Show you, like, the landscape has changed so much since the hurricane, and this looks like, I haven't been out here since the storm. I think this was just like a small landslide and a tree fell, and it's so crazy to see the changes. But this hike is so pretty. For most of it you're just going through a tunnel of rhododendron, and then you have moments like this. We did not make it to the top. I misjudged how long it would be if I just went out and back the way that didn't have the rock scramble. It turns out that direction is like the majority of the hike, so I was kind of doubling the length of the hike, and we just needed to turn around. Somebody was getting a little fussy and my phone was starting to die, and so it just made sense to turn around. But it's such a beautiful hike. The overlook is incredible, so I'll definitely come back and do the whole thing and just prepare a little bit better if I'm going the longer route. But highly recommend this trail, especially this time of year, since we haven't seen the color green in a while, and the rhododendron are so green, and you're just kind of like in a tunnel of rhoda the whole time. It's so pretty. So yeah, Lookout Mountain Trail, Montreat. There are a lot of other little trails and big trails that you can do from this spot, and there's lots of parking, and it's just a good vibe. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.